The third day was the International Trailblazers Award. This special day highlighted people who were doing great work in the community, as well as giving out scholarships to kids as well. So the important thing about events like these, they move pretty fast. So those step and repeat photos, you can't take more than, I'll say 15, 20 seconds to take these photos. Everybody wants photos, so you must keep this moving. So if you're going to do an award show or award ceremony in any capacity or any event, make sure you're able to be comfortable with your camera. The white balance is important. Having these images in focus is very important. You cannot afford to not have these photos in focus. The reason why you can't afford to not have them in focus, some of these people are like key people to a whole community. So this is one opportunity to get these photos. So you have to make sure that you're very comfortable with your camera. There's times where I had to take group photos and I had to make sure my shutter speed was low enough, but also make sure my f-stop was high enough so everybody's in focus. You must know these things. There's technical components to make sure you get the perfect shot. So once we did the step and repeat, it moved into the actual ceremony within a big event space. So big event spaces, you want a lens that's at least a 135. For this particular event, I used the RF7200Z. Just wanted to try it out and see what I could do with that lens. Typically, I wouldn't have that lens. I would go with just any 70-200, but just wanted to try something a little different. So the cool thing about a zoom lens, you don't have to move much. You do, but you don't. So the cool thing about it, even if there's moments within a day that you didn't expect, you just wham and take it, and you're out. You have it, and wham, take it, and you have it. So that's the cool thing about it. If you are dealing with a let's say a 135, you do have to maybe walk a little bit to get to some of these places, or you may be too tight on some shots. So definitely, if I had to recommend anything, it would definitely be go with a 70-200 for those big ballroom events. The cool thing about the events, after a while, they do become more of like a routine thing. So certain people talking, you can get those shots. Those are natural, and those are going to happen frequently throughout it. The group shots happen frequently throughout it. But also, you must keep your eye out for those moments where people are having these candid conversations where you could just literally capture that. Look for those moments where people are laughing, those people where people are smiling. You want those moments. Those moments matter. Those help tell the story as well. The thing about any corporate event, you want to make sure you are capturing their interactions. Those are very important. Everything else I said is important, but those interactions help bring it all together. Nobody wants photos of people just standing there and just looking or eating food or anything like that. You must search out those moments. Sometimes you may have to wait a little bit. Sometimes you may have to just stand around and look and say, oh, there's one. And it comes like that instead of just immediately. These moments, they will be there. You just have to keep your eye open, keep moving around, keep looking around for them, because these moments are special. The last thing about corporate event photography, just a good tip for you. For this 3-day corporate event photography weekend, I turned around these photos within about 3.5 days. So altogether, I believe it was like roughly 950 photos that I've turned around in about 3.5 days. So the thing about that is you want to always provide your client with the best images. But you also have to cull through all of these images as well, because they don't need 10,000 photos of the same moment. Pick out the best one from them. But also understand that there's so much respect given, so much credibility given to you if you can turn around photos faster. Yes, you can use AI, some of these AI editing softwares and things to generate these final products. That's great, you can. But for me, that's what I do. It was fun to do. I look forward to doing more 3-day corporate event photography weekends. I'm going to show you guys more of the great work I've done over this weekend. I'm very proud of it. Was a little tired, but the key tip is these things move fast. Make sure you know your camera. Make sure you know different settings you may need. Troubleshoot different things as well. So the biggest thing for me, white balance. You go outside to a golf course. Previously, I did some work at a wedding. Had the white balance set to a certain area, and when I came to this event, I was like, oh, wow, it's blue. So definitely set that quickly as possible. The main thing is just knowing what to do when certain situations happen, because everything won't go completely perfect, but you're the photographer. You have been hired, and if you're not hired, then you have been selected to be in this opportunity. So make sure you just always know what to do and read moments that's happening with your camera and read moments that's literally happening right in front of you, and you'll do great. So I hope this was able to give you some insight into the background of what a 3-day event photography weekend looks like.